Loke TV here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Loke keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, so top of the morning, top of the AM, it's Saturday. You know, I hope everybody's having a great morning so far, or afternoon, you know, depending on where you at. But let's get into this, right? So first, let's get into the Virgil Ortiz situation, right? I'm not going to play the audio because I'm pretty sure that most of you guys heard the audio, right? And shout out to the Boxing Voice, right? Because the Boxing Voice, lately, they have been doing some great interviews, right? Lately, you know, like Nestor, he have been doing some great interviews and he have been asking some good questions. So salute to, to the Boxing Voice. But as you guys heard, right, the WBO president, right, come out and he clearly said that we offered the fight to Virgil Ortiz twice to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. And he turned it down twice. Not once, but twice. Right? But according to the Earl Sexuals and the PBC fanboys, Terrence Crawford isn't getting ducked. Now let's jump to this Jerron Boots Ennis situation. His promoter comes out and he expects Spence to vacate the belt before the summer. And he expects, Jerron Boots Ennis to be fighting for a title in the summertime. So they didn't know about this before? Of course they knew about it. Of course Cameron Duncan knew the play. Right? He knew the play too. Now my question is Jerron Boots Ennis going to be held accountable? Right? Is Virgil Ortiz going to be held accountable? Salute, Dirty Left. Top of the AM or afternoon, wherever you at, brother. Now, my question is Virgil Ortiz, right? He's supposed to be a young lion, right? Crawford is the old guy. He had a direct shot to a championship, right? Man, like, and I know the stuff that Virgil be doing on the internet. You know what I'm saying? He try to get, shit taken down, all that, weird stuff, because you tell the truth about it. Right? Now, Virgil, you can't dodge this question now. This is coming from the WBO president, right? I mean, like, this is coming from the sanctioning body. The sanctioning body put you on blast, bro. And they said they offered you to fight twice. And you turned it down twice. And you went the WBA route, right? And for people who think and who wondering why he haven't been took out the ranking system yet, that's because he haven't had the fight with Stanionis yet. Right? That's why he haven't been took out the ranking system yet. Because he haven't had the fight with Stanionis. But as soon as he has the fight with Stanionis, he's gone. They just leaving him right there, because I guess that's part of their policy. Mile high, hour behind. Okay, for sure. All right, so you an hour. Okay. Yeah, man. So, bro, man, but people got to really understand this. So, was Crawford ducking these people, or did they go the other route? Now, I want to hear these big channels, right, talk about this. Hold these fighters accountable, right? Man, because they both had direct shots at championships, but according to Cameron Duncan, it was a play already in motion, right? They already knew Earl Spence Jr. was going to vacate the title. So it's something behind the scenes, that's going on with PBC and Showtime that they talking about over there, right? So everybody know that Earl is about to go up to 154 and he's not coming back down. So for all the Earl sexuals who's saying, oh man, he's about to go up to 154 and he's going to circle back, right? He's going to spin the block. No, he's not. Also, the WBO president, he said that Terrence Crawford, like I told you guys, he can fight at 140 and 154. It doesn't matter. He can fight at either weight. Right? If he can still make 140, he can go down there and fight Josh Taylor. Right? Shit, if he make 154, he can go and fight Jermell Charlo or take on Tim Tszyu, Harrison winner. But he has options. Right? Then they said if none of that doesn't happen, then he's just going to have to take on his mandatory, which is going to be Alexis Rocha. But my question is, are these guys going to be held accountable for ducking? Boots got out first. Boots ducked. Yeah, I mean, come on, Dirty Left. Could we call a spade a spade? That's all I'm saying. Right? Why wait till the summertime? Then you got to fight for a title, right? Then you fight some lower level competition for a title. Didn't we clown people like that? We used to clown people who duck the real challenges and then they go and fight for a vacated belt. Now, man, don't y'all see how disgusting boxing has become? We used to straight clown that shit. Now it's accepted. Now it's cheered on. They straight cheer it on now, right? Just to try to make one fighter that they dislike look a certain type of way when everybody else, and like everybody else with common fucking sense can see what's going on. Anybody with common sense, you can actually just look at it as like, so everybody's gonna run away from this guy, and then everybody's gonna keep on calling this guy a duck when everybody is literally running away. Stop with y'all bullshit narratives. Y'all should be praising Crawford for being the for literally being the boogeyman. The man is 35. And these dudes that's in their 20s. I mean, come on, y'all. The man is 35. In boxing years, that's old as fuck. And these dudes in their 20s don't want to take on that challenge. How pathetic has boxing become? And these dudes in their 20s who say they this, who say they that, who say they smarter, who say they more intelligent, who say they more crafty, who say they got faster hands, who say they got more power, who say they got better footwork. Prove it. The old man sitting right there. Right? The old man is sitting right there. But y'all scared of that old man because y'all know that old man haven't fell off no cliff. Right? Salute darkest light. Right? Y'all know that old man ain't fell off no cliff. And y'all know if I get in there with that old man gonna knock my ass out. And I'ma look horrible. Why? Because I'm supposed to have the advantage. I'm younger, right? I say I'm younger. I say I'm stronger. I say I'm smarter. I say I'm this. I say I'm that. But as soon as I got in the ring with this guy, he confused the hell out of me and knocked me out. Now I got every excuse in the book, right? Oh, he was running. Huh? That whack ass excuse. Oh, he was running. Oh, man, and when they make you look stupid in the ring, oh, he was running. Huh? Oh, man, he didn't want to engage. Man, but according to the punch stats, he threw just as many punches as you, but he didn't want to engage. Make it make sense. It don't make no sense. Right? Man, because common sense isn't common anymore. Now, I want the Fanons, I want the boxing egos, I want these people to, report on this. Right? Hold Virgil Ortiz feet to the fire. Hold Jerron Boots Ennis feet to the fire. Why? Because it's obvious that he knew about this ahead of time. It's fucking obvious, right? Because his promoter is coming out and they already know when Spence is going to vacate. How would they know when Spence is going to vacate? Why is he making this prediction? That's because he already knew ahead of time, right? You got to understand that they dealing with Al Heyman and Showtime in the PBC. They just because they not officially signed to them, they're mingling with them. Come on, man. Salute T Gas, top of the AM, brother. Oh, okay. What you say, dirty left? Oh, no, you say excellent. They don't want these niggas to let them duck and say but ain't falling. No. Exactly, bro. That's all they want to say. They just want to just go around and try to clown the best thing that we got in America. That's an American-born fighter. Who is better than Terrence Bud Crawford? Who has accomplished more? That's an active fighter in boxing and still fighting, right? I'm not talking about Floyd because Floyd, he doing expositions. American-born that's doing the shit that has accomplished the shit that Crawford has accomplished. Name them. Man, because this show ain't y'all favorite fighter, Earl Sexuals. It show ain't your favorite fighter. Your favorite fighter haven't even accomplished what Devin Haney accomplished. Facts. Your favorite fighter haven't even accomplished what Shakur Stevenson accomplished. Shakur Stevenson was lineal in a division, meaning he was the man. Now, has Errol Spence Jr. ever been lineal in any fucking thing? No. And he will never be lineal. See, now don't y'all see the difference? It's a difference. Yeah, he's more popular. Yeah, hooray. Hooray, he's more popular. But what has he accomplished in boxing? Jack shit. So this is why I just be laughing at people. Oh man, but Earl Spence Jr., man, he's top 3. He top 3 pound for pound. In what universe? In what universe do you have a dude who has only accomplished 3 belts in 10 years, top 3 pound for pound? What the fuck? Come on, man. In what universe is a man who accomplished 3 belts in 10 years number 3 pound for pound? In what universe? Just say y'all like Earl Spence Jr., you got a crush on him, right? And y'all want him to be at this high level when he haven't accomplished jack shit. The man is going to be out the ring for a combined, 43, 44 months. Right? Then I just seen the champ side video. Oh, yeah, man. Like, I had to comment on the champ side video, right? Then I had to comment on it. Man, because but Earl Spence Jr., he should, he's the he's the longest reigning champion at world. You feel what I'm saying? In boxing right now, he has held the belt for 2,091 days. I think that's what it said. And I'm like, what? But you fail to mention that the man has been out the ring already for 30 months. What the fuck are we talking about? The man has been out the ring for 30 months, and when he come back this time, it will be a combined 44 months. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course he can hold on to the belt for 2,091 days if he ain't fighting no damn body. What are we talking about here? This is just a delusion shit. You can be the longest reigning champion if your ass is at home. What the fuck is it? Bro, man, like the fanboyism is just out of control, man. Okay, now what you say, T-Gas? But Body said when the IBF Rock was number 1. Yeah, Boost was basically number 1. Oh yeah, man, he was basically number 1 in the WBO too. Man, because Ortiz, he already petitioned to fight, Stanionis. So he knew what was going on. This is why I say Cameron Duncan and Jerron Boots Ennis them, they already knew to play. Boozy and them, they out here pump faking too, man. And why are y'all pump faking? This shit it's sad, bro. It's sad. Boozy, you pump faking. Bruh, you out here pump faking. Come on, man. So that leads me to believe that your son, he looks nice. It looks nice. It's flashy. But you know the real. You know the real. You know your son ain't ready. Come on. You know the real. And your son know he ain't ready. Man, like, salute you, Ralph. Yeah, man, but top of the AM. Y'all hit that like, subscribe, if you're new to the channel. Like Boosie said when they went the IBF route, because Boost was number 1. Yeah, they said he was going after Bud. Basically, Boost was number 1 there also. Man, bro, like, it's really sad. It's sad. Now we get this. See, I be telling people everything in the dark eventually comes to the light, right? Everything in the dark eventually comes to the light. So why is Jerron Boots Ennis promoter coming out saying that we expect Spence to vacate the IBF title? Right? Because y'all already knew the play. Cameron Duncan had already talked to Al Heyman. Al Heyman had already ran out the play. Right? Come on. They already set this shit up. They already knew what was going on. This is why Jerron Boots Ennis, he never put in a petition for the WBO. You know why? Because he would have got it. See? That's the difference. That's why he never put in one for the WBO, because he would have been a mandatory. That's why he never did it. Don't you get it? If I talk about it, yes, I can talk into the, damn, to the cows come home. But if I never put in a petition to become the official mandatory, I'm not going to become the official mandatory. Right? So I can talk all day long. Meanwhile, I'm putting in three petitions for the IBF. 3, not 1, not 2. I put in 3 for the IBF, but I'm talking shit about Crawford in the WBO. When I can fight Terence Crawford. That's how you know Crawford hot as fish grease. That's how you know he is hot as fish grease. These niggas is clout chasing his name. These dudes is literally clout chasing Terence Bud Crawford name. Man, like, salute Dirty Left. Oh, yeah, man. You know, like, man, like, shit, I be trying to cook, bro. They straight clout chasing the man name, but they say he ain't shit, right? They say he not worth nothing, but these dudes are literally clout chasing him. Trying to connect their name to him. Just think about it. Trying to connect their name to Crawford. This is what Jaron Boots Ennis just tried to do. This is what he's trying to do. You trying to connect your name to Crawford to build up your status. Knowing the whole fucking time you and Cameron Duncan knew months ago, right? Months ago. Man, because y'all even said in the summertime, yeah, see, I just remember this, because y'all even said in the summertime, y'all already knew that Earl Spence Jr. was going to fight Keith Thurman. Right? Y'all already knew that Virgil Ortiz wasn't going nowhere near Crawford. And you was number 2 just sitting right there. You could have did a Sean Porter, but you didn't want to do nothing. Come on. You didn't really start really calling out Crawford until he really had to fight with David Avendician set up. Think about the timing, y'all. Think about the timing. You didn't really start really saying shit to Crawford until he had the David Avendician fight set up. Then you saying that you will fight him in you. I mean, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'll fight him in his living room. Why didn't I get a call? Why didn't this happen? Why didn't that happen? Pump faking. Out here bullshitting the fans. Right? Out here playing. Think about it, y'all. This dude was out here playing, man. And it's sad. Bro, like, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. So the top dudes is ducking Crawford, and the dudes who trying to get on ducking Crawford. Everybody just running around this man, like, right? Then all the fans that's fanboying for these dudes. Oh, Crawford is ducking this dude. Crawford ducking him. Crawford ducking him. Crawford ducking him. Man, but meanwhile, Crawford just standing right there, and all of them is just going other places. And you just looking around like, so what we need to start doing as Terence Crawford fans, we got to start praising the dudes who have got in the ring with Crawford, man, because it's obvious the rest of these niggas are terrified. We got to really start praising the dudes who took the risk and got in the ring with Crawford to at least try to be great, right? Because the rest of these niggas are terrified. They can go around. You can say whatever the hell you want to say, right? Now I want to see if these big channels are going to come out making multiple videos about Jaron Boots Ennis ducking, about Virgil Ortiz ducking, right? No, they're not, though. You know they're not. Why? Because it don't fit the narrative. But Boots team talking all that shit about Bud when they had to be quiet. Now he's looking worse than Ortiz, and Ortiz admitted he wasn't ready. Exactly. See, look, the thing about Virgil Ortiz, when he ducked, he didn't say shit. Right? Virgil didn't say a damn word. He ducked quietly. He like, I mean, like, you feel what I'm saying? It literally took for the WBO to come out to blast out, Ortiz. It took for the WBO president to come out to blast him right the other day that he ducked. Man, because Virgil was quiet. Right? He said a couple words in the ring, and then after that, you didn't hear shit else from Virgil about Terrence Crawford. Right? Now, Jerron Boots Ennis and his daddy, they try to make it seem like that y'all would do this and y'all would do that and y'all would do this and y'all would do that, when you had clear opportunity to do it. And it's obvious that it was a plan ahead of time. It's obvious that it was a plan ahead of time, that y'all had some shit already set up. Right? So you wait to Terrence Crawford get a fight schedule, then you saying that you would do this, you would do this, you would do this. At the same time, you putting in all these petitions for the IBF, right? It's a clout chasing tactic, bro. It's pathetic, bro. Literally a clout chasing tactic. You keep on bringing up Crawford name. You keep on bringing up Crawford name. You keep on bringing up Crawford name. The whole time you putting in petitions for this and you going this route and you doing this route. Why? Because they already know that Earl Spence Jr. is not coming back down to 147. They already know this, so they trying to get you in a prime position to pick up a vacated belt. Like, we've been saying this. This just confirms it. We've been saying this shit, though. We've been saying it, right? Because we have common sense and we can see the writing on the wall. We can literally see it. Now let's see if these channels with hundreds and thousands of subscribers gonna say, well, Virgil Ortiz, he had 2 shots at Crawford and he ducked, right? Jerron Boots Ennis, he was up next and he ducked. These supposed to be the 2 young lions, though. Man, I have never seen this, bro. Like, when have you ever seen the 2, man, like the young lions ducking the old, the old bobcat? I mean, come on, man. Right? The 2 young lions is ducking the old mountain lion. But you're not going to hear nothing about it. You're going to keep on hearing this narrative. Oh, well, Crawford this, well, Crawford that, well, Crawford this. Man, and then you just go and you ask people a question. Well, who is more accomplished than Terrence Bud Crawford? That's American born in men's boxing, right? Man, look, because some of these sarcastic ass dudes, they'll bring up Clarissa Shields or, y'all know how they get, right? Anything just to discredit Crawford. Y'all know how it go. Ortiz and Oscar admitted he wasn't ready, and Oscar said Spence was an easier route. Man, exactly, man. But you don't really hear these guys talking about this. But, no. But it just was crazy just to hear it from the WBO president, though, right? He just come out and he just say, well, like, like shit, like he kind of chuckled, too. Like, damn, like shit, like we offered him to fight twice. And shit, he turned it down twice. If you're truly the best in boxing, no, nobody will fight you. And that's how it's seeming, JD. Salute to you too, JD. Right? And that's how it seems. Right? Like, if you really got skills in boxing nowadays, these other boxers don't want to fight you. You a threat. Right? You a threat. They don't want to fight you. They don't want to get in the ring with you. Man, because it's all about image now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's all a popularity fucking contest. It ain't about what you accomplish. Like, salute True Media. Salute Coach. Coach. Like, the double standards and hypocrisy is real when it comes to Terrence Crawford. Oh, yeah, brother. Man, like, shit, it's really out of control, to be honest. Like, like, it's really out of control. But, like, shit, I don't really want to go in on Boots like that. But Jerron Boots Ennis and his daddy, like, they kind of I mean, like the shit kind of irritating because it's like, bro, you don't even have to do this. We know what you doing, right? The people with common sense, we can already see what you're doing. You don't want that smoke with Crawford and you doing it. Man, but when you coming out and you saying you did, and it's like, bro, it's clear that you doing some other shit. Just do what you gonna do. And you feel what I'm saying? Just do what Virgil do. Just be quiet and just do what you do. Right, but when it comes down to the, to the black fighters and all that, man, like they got to get, boisterous, acting like somebody ducking them and acting like they doing this. Oh man, like man, like I would have fought him in his living room. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have fought him in his living room, man. Because if you would have, you would have stayed in the WBO. Excuse me. Right? You would have stayed right there in the WBO and you would have became the mandatory and you would have had a title shot in May. You would have had a title shot against the pound for pound #1 to become the Super WBO champion. Come on. Right? You had a chance to defeat a 3-division pound for pound living legend. You had a chance to, but these boxers nowadays, they don't even want that reward no more, right? They don't even want that, bro. I mean, for real, what the hell happened to my live? Look like it stopped. Hello, man. Could you guys hear me? Damn, look like my live cut off. Let's see. Damn, so they had blanked off and came back on. That's crazy. Oh no, Mauricio Suleiman is pathetic. First, he allowed Spence to duck a fight at 154 for not a belt. Now he allowed Jake Paul to be ranking the WBC. Oh yeah, man. Man. Look, man. But anything for sanctioning fees with Mauricio Suleiman. Anything for a sanctioning fee, bro. Right, for that brown paper bag, Anything for the brown paper bag, T-Gas. Anything for that brown paper bag. Man, like we'll destroy boxing. Shit, as long as I get paid, fuck boxing. That's how they feel. Man, now forget the fans, forget what they want, right? Like, even though they make everything, okay. Yeah, like, salute, man. But even though they make everything, right, it's like, man, but even though we make all these guys rich, right? Man, now forget the fans, man. Forget us. Yeah, though, man. But my stream y'all just went blank, and then it came back on. So I don't know what's going on, man. Now the ultimate goal is to become world champion. Name the fighters calling out Crawford to challenge for his belt. Crickets, man, and it's pathetic, bro. Really pathetic, man. So that's why I say, like from now on, man, we got to start giving the guys who at least get in the ring with the man some kind of props. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, man, because they love to call people bums. Oh, well, he's a bum. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Well, at least he had the fucking heart to get in the ring, right? At least that bum had the balls to get in the ring with a pound for pound living legend. Now, is your fighter now, do your fighter got the heart, or is he the fucking 10 man? Told you that all these dudes is part of the Wizard of Oz over there on the PBC. All of them. All of them. They got the Cowardly Lions. They got the Scarecrow. They got the 10 man. They got fucking Toto. They got Dorothy. They got all these shit. They got the Wicked Witch. They got the Flying Monkeys. I mean, come on, bro. All of them over there. Come on. Come on, bro. All of them are over there, bro. Come on. Man, like shit, I used to call Deontay Wilder the Scarecrow, right? Because he didn't have no balance in the ring. Right? He was like Bambi when he get hit, right? Now we could call Earl Spence Jr. the damn 10-man, man, right? Because he don't got no damn heart. Right? His heart is just, bruh, like he don't got no heart. Right? Then we got the Cowardly Lions and Jamal. Right? Then we got the Master, you know, the Wizard. We already got the Wizard. That's Al. Man, but you can either make a, you know, like you can either make a choice. You could call Earl Spence Jr. Dorothy, or you could call his ass the 10-man. Right? Like, come on, bro. Like, this shit is pathetic, bro. But this is just how boxing is nowadays, you guys. And these guys are going to keep on pushing the narrative, just destroying boxing even further. Right? Just destroying the sport even further, just for, you know, just for super chats and, you know, just to feel like they really something on the internet, whatever, bro. Right? Y'all know how it is, whatever, man. So, man, like, you know, like it is what it is, man. And, you know, like with Terrence Bud Crawford, I'm glad that Terrence Bud Crawford isn't one of those guys, you know. Well, he does play into it a little bit, but he's one of those guys who would just say fucking and just, man, like, and I'm glad he's like that, right? Man, because if he was a weak-minded dude, like he would have been broke. Right? He would have been broke. Come on, man. Man, like with all the scrutiny he get on a daily basis, right? From channels that got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Hundreds of thousands. Right? Trashing the man. When in reality, he the best thing that we got smoking in the United States. And that's crazy. That's the crazy shit about it, though. The best thing that we got that's an active boxer in the United States. Right? With all the accomplishments, all he has done for the sport. And he wasn't even supposed to be here. So I thought that everybody's supposed to be rooting for the, you know, for the little guy, you know, the guy who didn't have that much, you know, to get there. Shit, he didn't have no Floyd Mayweather back, and he didn't have no Al Heyman. Right? He didn't have no Floyd. He didn't have no Floyd sparring session. Right? Shit, like Crawford, he didn't have no big ass state like Texas, you know, to back him up. No, he did it the hard way. The hard way. And y'all still shitting on the man. Why? Because y'all some fucking haters. And that's just how haters do. You know what I'm saying? When you do shit great, that's just what a hater do. Right? Spence claimed Crawford was light in the ass, but said easy route. So Spence got punked by a damn 134. But come on, bro. They don't even understand that though. They can't even comprehend that logic right there. It's like, bro, how could you let this little dude come up to your division, challenge you, and you say you gonna take the easy route and go and knock out Sean Porter? Huh? This dude had one fight at 147 against a dude who you thought was food. You thought with Jeff Horn was food yourself. So why would that scare you so much, right, that you come up with a 4-year plan from a guy that's coming up from 140, right? Started at 130, started at 135. If he's so light in the ass, you should have proved it. But you didn't think he was light in the ass, right? You didn't want to be embarrassed by a 135 pounder coming up, right? So what did you do? You took on another 135 pounder in Mikey Garcia. And we seen what happened in that fight. You couldn't even knock out that 135 pounder. So we already know what the other 135 pounder would have did to your ass. He would have knocked you out. Come on. That's why you didn't want to fight that 135 pounder, right? You wanted to fight the other 135 pounder in Mikey. Even though Mikey was supposed to be fighting Lomachenko for undisputed. You see how they both fucking ducked? Both of them ducked by fighting each other. It's crazy out here in this world. It's literally crazy. Both of them ducked by fighting each other. Yes, because Mikey was supposed to fight Lomachenko for undisputed. And he ducked Lomachenko. Yes, Mikey ducked Lomachenko. Y'all not surprised? Tank has ducked him for 7 years. The old man. This is, bro, this shit is crazy. They ducking the old men. The dudes who they supposed to get up in there, right, and it be the changing of the guard, right? If I beat this guy, then it's the change. You feel what I'm saying? It's the changing of the guard. Hell no, these dudes don't even got that heart no more. Hey, bro, hey, check this out. Man, I'm going to go this easy route and get a vacated belt, man, and fight, and fight D-level competition, and I'm going to get a belt that way. Pathetic. But these guys are the greatest guys in boxing now. Oh, man, he got so much showmanship. Oh, man, you see how he moved. What I seen in that KC fight with Jerron Boots Ennis, his feet ain't as fast as I thought they was. That's what I seen. I was like, Jerron Boots Ennis' feet is not as fast as I thought they was. Yes, against plotters, yes, he looks fast. But against a guy who can move, he didn't look that fast. He actually looked way slower than KC. And it was like, damn, this is a shocker. Right? But, yeah, you guys. So, man, we just going to leave it right there, man. Like, man, because I'm, and it's time to make breakfast. Time to give me some breakfast in the system, man. But, yeah, though, man, I want to salute to all y'all, that tapped into the show. But I want y'all to go around, like if y'all, well, you probably get blocked, if you, I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Like they probably go block your ass, right? If you, if you go up in there speaking some logic, right? So, but try to pass around the word. Why isn't these other guys being held accountable like other fighters? Okay, and what you say, T-Gas? Remember Spence said, if I can't fight Bud, he can't fight Jamel either. He told on himself because why Spence fight Bud if he really wanted to? He slipped and revealed the plan. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly. They tell on themselves all the time. All the time. Just like when he said, bro, he will never be able to live down that one comment when he said, why not take the easy route and knock out Sean Porter? Sean Porter got a belt too. Right? He will never be able to live that down. That came out of his mouth. And he didn't mean, right? Because, of course, the Earl sexuals, they always say, but what he meant was all the belts is on the side of his street, so it's just easier to make these fights. Did he say that? Yes or no? With y'all making up shit ass. Did he say that? He didn't fucking say that. You just made that up. Y'all literally make up shit and try to make it facts. You made that up. He didn't say that. He said he's taking the easy route and I'm going to go and knock out Sean Porter. Meaning, if Sean Porter is the easy route, what does that make Terrence Crawford? The hard route. Bro, it's just common fucking sense. Man, but common sense ain't common to these Earl sexuals. Why did he walk away from negotiations? Shut up. Right? That's what you just be wanting to tell them. Shut the hell up. Why did Errol Spence Jr. say it's cool, I'm going to spin the block after all that? Huh? Why did he say that after negotiations broke down, after all the shit broke down? Why did he say on November, right, in November, when we already knew Terrence Crawford was fighting Avanesian since October, why did he say in November, it's cool, I'm going to spin the block? It's cool. It's cool. Do you hear the words? It's cool. Meaning he's not upset. He's not mad. I'm going to spin the block. So obviously he wasn't mad about negotiations, right? If he's saying it's cool, right? So why are y'all so mad if your king said it's cool, I'm going to spin the block? Right? Then after the David Avanesian fight, now we ask him, what's up? Are you spinning the block? Oh, he don't got to spin the block. He don't got to do this. He don't got to. What? What do you mean he don't got to do? He said it. We didn't make it. What? It's like, come on. This is the type of shit I be talking about. We didn't make Spence say that. He said it. He got on Twitter and tweeted out that shit. We just holding him accountable to what he said. That's it. Right? But when you hold him accountable to what he said, no, he has the right to change his mind. That's Errol Spence Jr. He got the right to change his mind. I mean, well, how many times is this man going to do this? Right? Because he told Crawford to go and get a belt and we can fight. Crawford went to get a belt, came back, and he went another route. So he changed his mind, right? Man, no. So he said he wanted to be undisputed and all this stuff like that, but he shows up at a DAZN fight talking about Canelo. Yeah, like that Crawford fight is cool, but I can move up to 160 and fight Canelo. That's what the man did. Right? And at that same fight, Terrence Crawford, he got to take 60-40, 70-30, or whatever we give him. And we remember what they offered him, 35%, not even 40. Just disrespectful, right? Getting paid off net pay, and you not getting something that you're supposed to get in the first place, which is transparency. So they just really trying to fuck you over. Then Deontay Wilder comes out and say that the PBC basically struggling with money. Adrian Broner say he was getting an allowance. Man, but Hugo Santinio said that he was getting paid every week. All these guys coming out saying all this shit about the PBC, but people are still going around capping for Al like he's not fucking over fighters. Even if they leave the PBC, they still got to give Al Heyman 25 to 35% of their income. Right? Even if they leave, unless they leave all that money on the table, that's why I told people, that's probably why Adrian Broner said, fuck the money. Al, keep it. I know you owe me millions. I know you do. But this is a way to break ties with you. Right? So I won't have to pay you 35% in my next fight or 25%, like through my career in my fights. So it will cost me more money in the long run. You can just have that money. Fuck it. This is how some people get. This is just how some people get. They get so fed up with the situation, they just be like, hey, fuck it, keep it. Okay, yeah, man, we still cool. We still cool. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to dirty man. Okay, we still cool, bro. But I got to get away from you. right? And this is a way to get away from you here. Take all the money, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. I got a new contract over here with, with BOK Prime. You not getting none of this. Just keep all the money you owe me, right? Keep all the money you owe me, and I'm starting new over here. Break ties with you, bro. So when I have my next fight, and this is probably why Al is going around sabotaging fights and shit. Come on, man. Spence sounded like a straight bitch when he said that. Never heard a professional boxer say exactly, bro. Like he sounded like a straight girl. Why don't I take the easy route and go and knock out Sean Porter? Sean Porter got a belt too. Like Crawford just looked at him and started, bro. Like that's that laugh. Like, what did this nigga just say? That's that kind of laugh. Like, what did this dude just say to me? This nigga scared. That's what Crawford thought in his head immediately. What would you think? Like, huh? So you tell me to do this, now you bringing up another nigga? Why you bringing up another dude when we talking about fighting? Okay, so you bringing up Sean Porter? Why don't I just take the easy route and just go and knock out Sean Porter? Oh, that route wasn't so easy though. Right? Sounds about right, Odie Low. Oh yeah, man, like that route wasn't so easy though, coach. You feel what I'm saying? That route was not so easy. He went life and death with Porter. He went life and death. And if it wasn't for the knockdown, Porter probably would have won the fight, or it would have been a draw, right? Man, because they would have kept, I think it would have been a draw. That's my opinion. I think they would have made it a draw, right? Because they wouldn't have wanted to fuck up Earl Spence Jr. a little luster. Right, because he does have the bigger stake behind him. And he was the more popular fighter. Or unless they probably would have robbed, or unless they probably would have robbed Sean Porter with a round or something. You know what I'm saying? Or the scorecards probably would have been the same. Right? Man, they got a lot of scenarios. All the scorecards could have just stayed the same. Man, but some way, somehow, they was going to get Earl Spence Jr. up out of that. Man, to make him look like something. Right? Then immediately after that fight, Sean Porter lost. What did the Earl Sexuals say? They hated Sean Porter. Remember, they hated Sean Porter because Earl Spence Jr. was going around clowning Sean Porter. Remember this. They hated Kenny. Don't you remember that they said that Kenny, that he used to put shoe polish on his head? Man, don't y'all remember? Sean Porter can't sell out a backyard barbecue. Sean Porter, the football player, right? Sean Porter, that's all he do is just smother his punches and headbutt you. Don't y'all remember this? This was coming from the Earl Sexuals before the fight. After the fight, Sean Porter needs to take on Crawford. Oh my God, bro. Sean Porter needs to take on Crawford. That would be Crawford's toughest fight. Huh? How did this man, coming off a loss, get put in front of a pound for pound #1 fighter? How did y'all do that? But y'all know how to, twist narrative. So y'all pulled it off, right? Right? So y'all pulled it off. And then what happened? Soon as Crawford get in the ring, man, look, because it got several videos of Sean Porter training his ass off for Crawford, right? Running in the mountains, right? On the treadmill for, an hour. Bro, like it got all you got to do is just go on YouTube and look up Sean Porter training for Terrence Crawford. And look at the multiple videos of Sean Porter. Yeah, man, he's training for the body shots. He's training the counterpunch, Crawford. He's training in the mountains. He's training. He's doing this. He's training. He's doing that. As soon as Crawford go up in there and stop Sean Porter, oh, Sean Porter wasn't doing nothing. It's like, bro, y'all just pathetic. Oh, Sean Porter, man, he wasn't doing what his daddy said. Well, in these videos, Sean Porter was doing everything his daddy said. Shit, and according to the headline of the video, shit, now he was training his ass off. Right? Soon as Crawford stops him, Porter was over the hill. Porter was ready to retire. I mean, like, even though Porter had said, I trained Yuval Redna, this is some of the hardest training I have did. But people, they forget all these things, bro. When it comes down to Crawford, Crawford is just that good. Right? Crawford is just that good. Just that damn good to when you can, like you can make a tough fight just look just so easy, and then you just dispatch of a guy once you get a word, right? Think about that. Think about that shit. You just going through the motions in the fight. You just going through the motions in the fight. You just going through them. You feel what I'm saying? You winning the fight. In your mind, you winning the fight because you landing the more sharper punches. Like you dodging shit. You hitting them in the gut. Right? Like you landing the best punches. Yeah, he landing punches on you, but you landing the more effective punches. So you feel like you winning the fight. Right, at the end of the 9th round, somebody tell you, hey, man, you losing? Huh? Right? Like, and now it gets in your mind, like, damn, these judges could be cheating me. Like, what the hell you mean I'm losing? Man, like, we got you down. You down. How? You right? Like, you think, man, you thinking in your head, how the fuck am I down when I'm beating the hell out of this dude? I just don't want to, I don't want to really turn up on him, because it is my boy. This is my boy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to turn up on my boy, Well, hey, bro, like, man, look, man, Shakur, Tim Bradley, them, and, shit, Andre Ward, them shit, like, they just looking at him, probably shaking their head, like, bro, like, they like, hey, man. Man, shit, now he talked to B-Mac. Man, they say I'm down. B-Mac say, he got to go. Go and listen to the audio. Go and listen. Bro, the shit is crazy. Go and listen to the audio. Crawford said, they say I'm down. B-Mac say, but Bo-Mac say, he got the go then. And what happens? He was done. So that leads me to believe this man could have did this shit anytime he wanted to. Anytime. Anytime. He just was going through the motions with Sean Porter. This is what people, that's what made it so much impressive. That's why Spence got his ass up out of the building, because he never seen Sean Porter get dealt with like that so easily. Right? Then I know it probably shocked him because, he looked at these YouTube videos. It probably shocked him when he looked back at the, at the corner and, he just get a word like, what, I'm down? Huh? What? Man, and then he turn up and end the fight. And in the fight, that same round that he get told he's down. Now, who else can do that type of shit? Who else is on that type of level? That's in boxing right now. That can get rid of a tough Sean Porter. Right? Because according to y'all, Sean Porter was winning the fight. Right before he got knocked down. Right, like even though that shit is not true because Terrence Crawford was up on all 3 scorecards, they lied to Crawford. See? Andre Ward, Shakur, Tim Bradley, all them dudes, they lied to Crawford because they seen him going through the motions in the ring. They seen what he was doing. Man, if you a real boxing fan or you a real boxer, you can see what Crawford was doing. The man is bro, he not trying to hurt Sean Porter. You can see it. It's like, man, look, he's smiling, he picking up Sean, taking Sean over here. He's slipping out the way of Sean, throwing him in the corner. Bro, it's just another level. It was just another level of fighting. Soon as Sean Porter get off a punch, the crowd, man, and then Crawford slipped the next punch, slipped the next punch, slipped the next one, body shot, two-piece combo, slipped the next punch. Man, you be like, damn, bro, like he can really slip all his punches. Spence seen that. That's why he shook his head, got up, and did the road runner. Beep, beep, pew! I'm out of here. Ellie, you got to catch me, Ellie. Man, because I'm damn near jogging. That man he was like, oh my God. Man, I hope they don't. Man, I hope they don't say nothing. Yeah, man. Like, that Spence was here. He like, what? Spence was at my fight? Man, that man said he'd never come to my fight. Now he was at my fight. Man, now if he get his tail out of his ass, exactly, then we can fight. Don King passed the torch to Heyman. Oh, nah, JD. Oh, nah, JD. Nah, JD. Like, Al Heyman is worse. Man, I think Al Heyman is worse. Right? Because Al Heyman, see, look, the difference with Al Heyman, he has the gift of gab. He's a good talker. Don King wasn't he wasn't a very charismatic guy, I mean, like when it comes down to talking. Al Heyman can literally he can talk these guys into doing shit. Talk them into it. Right? You heard what Crawford said, like, yeah, man, like, like Al Heyman a cool dude, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I like talking to him. Come on, like, you feel what I'm saying? He one of those guys. He can woo you in with his words, and you be like, okay, yeah, man, he seem cool. Man, the whole time he plotting on how to get you. Right? The whole time he plotting on how to get you in this 360 boxing deal. Man, and then once he gets you in it, he got you. Man, and now you on the hook, and now he loaning you money. He putting you further in debt. Come on, bro. So you will never get out of debt. Never get out of debt. Man, especially if you fighting once a year, you got a mansion, you living beyond your means, right? You got a mansion, you got a girl bill, right? Because, like once you get money in that, in that status, you're going to have a woman that's going to want expensive things and expensive stuff, right? Man, if you have some kids nowadays, shit, like nowadays, these kids they want the world too. $200, $300 shoes, all this crazy shit, bro. Well, salute, Mr. Lemmy. Oh yeah, but Crawford is so good that Pacquiao ducked him. Oh man, that's a fact. Like Spence seen that boy get Porter out of there and called Al like, do you have do wherever you can to not make exactly that's exactly what happened. He was like, I'm done with this dude. I'm done. Period. I'm done with this dude. Right? Because we've been waiting this dude out for 3 years, 4 years, and he still ain't fell off. This man got just as many title defenses as me, and I've been here for 10 years. I want y'all to put that in your mind. Terrence Crawford just got there in 2018, and he got just as many title defenses as Earl Spence Jr. They both got 6, I think, title defenses, and he just got there. That just shows you how Earl Spence Jr. and them is moving over there. They moving like tortoises. Come on. Crawford has went through 2 divisions, got to his division, and got as many title defenses as him. And he been there the whole time. Right? Doesn't matter who he fought, right? Because he been trying to fight Keith Thurman. He was trying to fight Danny. He was trying to fight Earl. He was trying to fight Sean when he had a belt. Yeah, he was trying to fight Ugas when he had a belt. Yeah, he was trying to fight all these guys. Right? But nobody wanted to smoke. The only guy who he really, I mean, like the guy who he called out that didn't have a belt was Danny Garcia. Right? But all the other guys, they had belts, and he called them all out at the same, you know? Danny Garcia was the only one that I think he probably wanted, right? He wanted to break that tiebreaker, right, from the amateurs. Right? Just like he want that Udanis Ugas from the amateurs. Man, but since that's all y'all can bring up, you know, with you, oh, well, Udanis Ugas beat him in the amateurs, and y'all be like, bro, like, so y'all just that desperate. Think about the Earl Sexuals. They desperate. I mean, bro, they be desperate for a loss on Crawford record. Man, he got beat by Danny in the amateurs. Well, Earl Spence Jr. got beat up by Castano and knocked down by Castano in the amateurs. Do we think that Castano can beat Earl in the pros? We don't know. Let's see. Right? We could be seeing that fight right now because that could have been a good fight, right? Earl go up and fight a real 154-pound fighter. Not dragging Keith up there. And why haven't this fight been announced? Why haven't the but why haven't the Ryan Garcia and and the Tank Davis fight have been announced? Where are they fighting at? Why Conway Porter had the belt? Why he didn't have the same energy towards Crawford? Because he was getting advised by Al Heyman to stay away from that guy. He was, and he was following directions. Right? Because you got to think about Porter. Porter didn't have nowhere else to go unless he was going to be a fucking journeyman, right? A gatekeeper. Think about Porter's resume. Porter lost to all the top fighters, right? It had Jerron Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz coming up. The only other fight he could fight was Crawford. That's the only fight he could have fought. Right? Because Virgil Ortiz wasn't going to give him no big money. Boots wasn't going to give him no big money. Right? Spence wasn't going to give him a rematch. Thurman was inactive as hell. Danny wasn't going to give him no rematch. Crawford was his only option. Then when he fought Crawford, he got the most money he ever made in boxing. Right? So come on, bro. Man, like all these guys, like Thurman wanted 10. Danny turned down 3. Sean Porter didn't even look his way. Shit, like Udanis Ugas, he got put in the tournament all of a sudden, then got took out of the tournament, by Earl Spence Jr. They paid step-aside money. Salute, certified player of Brooklyn. Right? But think about it. Crawford had fought in November of 2021. Earl Spence Jr., right, he was coming back. And he say he don't take no tune-ups, right, because he didn't take a tune-up because Udanis Ugas wasn't a tune-up, right? He was a champion. So he say he don't take no tune-ups, but what did he do? He paid Stanion his step-aside money so he could take on Ugas instead of going after Crawford when Crawford was right there. Free. Literally a free agent because he had fired Bob Arum on the spot. Why didn't the PBC offer Crawford something right there for the fight? Why they had to get through the Udanis Ugas fight and then go back to negotiations? Huh? Why they didn't offer Crawford a 3-fight deal right then? Like, Crawford, you come on over here and sign with us, right? Like, man, now we see that you just fired Bob Arum, right? So why don't you come over here? We'll give you, like, we gonna give you this. Come on, man, because they never had the intent on doing shit with Crawford. Man, as far as I've been hearing, like, Al Heyman has never offered Crawford nothing. Ever. Ever. Even when he did fight with Crawford, he had to force the fight, the purse bid, because PBC didn't want to fund the fight. Exactly. See, look, because PBC didn't want to pay Porter. You feel what I'm saying? See? Don't you see how ugly it got? The PBC didn't want to pay Porter because Bob Arum was going to pay Crawford and the PBC had to pay Porter. But no, the PBC didn't want shit to do with it because Bob Arum was trying to work with the PBC in a joint venture, remember? They was trying to do some joint shit, but the PBC didn't want to work with Bob Arum them. He wanted Bob Arum to fund the whole fight. So Bob Arum said, fuck it. Okay, like, because he was trying to appease Crawford because he didn't want Crawford to leave. That's common sense. Right, he didn't want Crawford to leave, so all the shit he was talking about Crawford, he losing money. No, he didn't want Crawford to leave his stable. That's why he got him the Sean Porter fight, hoping that would entice Crawford to stay. But it didn't. That's why Bob Arum looked like a sad-ass puppy after he got fired. You feel what I'm saying? He looked away, looking all sad, and I was like, damn, bro, he's sad as hell right now that he lost the #1 fighter in the world, and he left with the belt, and Bob Arum can't do shit about it because he fulfilled his whole contract. You feel what I'm saying? He fulfilled the whole contract, so it's nothing you can do to me, Bob. It's nothing. I'm not trying to get out before a fight. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get out before the last fight I owe you. I'm not trying to get out, you feel what I'm saying, before the last 2 fights. No, I fulfilled my whole contract, and now I can leave peacefully. Man, then the PBC didn't want to pay Sean Porter, right, because they didn't want Sean Porter to even fight Terrence Bud Crawford, right? They really didn't want Sean Porter to fight Terrence Bud Crawford because it's like a measuring stick with Earl Spence Jr. Man, because if Crawford go in there and do a better job against Sean Porter, it's gonna make Earl Spence Jr. look a certain way. Man, it doesn't matter. Like, people use this triangle theory. They do. Right? People use it. Boxing fans, we use it all the time. So that's just like Deontay Wilder when he knocked out Ortiz. They didn't want Ortiz to get in the ring with AJ. That's why they sabotaged his fight with Anthony Joshua. Right? Because they didn't want AJ to probably do a better job than Wilder did with Ortiz. It's an image thing. They trying to keep up a certain image. But Sean Porter, right, he was like, fuck that. Man, because I'm not going over here to be a gatekeeper. Man, because that's all he was going to be on the PBC from now on. He wasn't going to get another title shot. That was his last title shot against Crawford. Man, because he wasn't going to get another one. Right? And he wasn't going to get another title shot. So he just took the chance. Okay, let me fight Crawford, whatever, got his biggest payday. And the rest is history. Then he just gave it up, Still had to pay Al Heyman 35% of that $4 million. Remember that, though. Man, now remember that. Right? Remember that shit, though. Even though he went over there and the PBC didn't want to back him up, the PBC didn't want to do nothing, nothing about nothing, he still had to pay Al Heyman. The crazy thing is when Spence and Bud had the face-to-face altercation, Bob told Spence to his face, the best thing you do is avoid Terrence. Oh, yeah, exactly. The best thing you can do is to avoid Terrence Crawford. Right? That's the best thing you can do. Man, but Bob fucked up when he started talking that shit about Crawford, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was the wrong thing to do. Like, cause he was trying to fuck off his market value, right? To try to get the man to stay. Now, this is just what I was thinking. This is just my opinion, right? Like Bob, like I just think he just started putting out all that shit to fuck off his value because he wanted Crawford to stay. Right? He didn't want him to go to no other promotional company and do nothing like that. He never thought that Crawford would just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna be a free agent and I'm just gonna do me. Al Heyman has historically fucked up the money of a bunch of fighters. Al track record. I mean, come on, man. But he still get praised though. These guys, these big channels, right, on the internet, they still go around praising Al Heyman like he has done something for the black boxer. Okay, he has put money in their pocket. Yes, 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 yes. But how much money has he fucked off? Right? When these fighters can go other places and get big paydays, and he's still gonna get his percentage. You still gonna get your percentage, but why you not letting these guys go other places? Man, like, you feel what I'm saying, and get the bag. Man, especially if they got a 50 or 60% chance of winning the fight, right? It's all about promotional company. Man, shit, I don't wanna send my fighter over there because if he do good numbers over there, right, then that's gonna boost up their promotional company, and then right, man, and then my company gonna suffer. So I got the, man, I'm trying to keep all this stuff in house, right? But at the same time, I'm not gonna put on the fights that the people want. I'm just gonna give y'all bullshit fights, and y'all just pay pay-per-view for them, right? Right? Come on, man, just pathetic, man. But yeah, you guys, man, I was supposed to get up off of here. But yeah, man, salute, salute, salute. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe, that bell icon. But yeah, man, let's see. Let's see if they get held accountable, which I doubt, man, because they've been getting away with it for this long, right? Like Virgil been getting away with it for 2 years. So Virgil ain't gonna get held accountable at all. But at least he's ducking in silence. That's the thing about Virgil. He just and quietly moving on. Right, Jerron Boots in his now, and his daddy, they acting like there's somebody ducking them when y'all literally going the other way. Y'all should just do the Virgil, be quiet, and do your thing. Right? That's it. You don't got to talk shit and act like you doing, like you pump faking out here. You literally out here pump faking. Right? And I'm just holding these fighters accountable. Right? Because I like Jerron Boots Ennis. I like Virgil. Right? I like these guys. But at the same time, the truth is the truth. And facts are facts. And the fact is, neither one of them wanted to smoke. Neither one. Right? Neither one. And shout out to Alexis Rocha, right? Because if he's going to be the next mandatory, salute to you, brother. Right? Salute to Mean Machine. Salute to Jose Benavidez. Salute to Jeff Horn. Right? Salute to Amir Khan. Salute to Kell Brook. Salute to Sean Porter. Salute to David Benavidez. Salute to all you brothers. Right? Because it seems like to me, a lot of these boxers don't got the heart that y'all got. Right? These so-called lions and these so-called the truth and the big fish, right? And the one times, they don't got the heart that you guys have. So salute to every last one of y'all. Right? Salute to every last one of y'all. Of course, people gonna try to call you a bum and all that, but you just say, did your favorite fighter fight Terrence Crawford? No, so shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Right? And another thing, Excuse me. Me, I know that pound for pound list is your preference, is is your opinion and all that. But for anybody to have Earl Spence Jr. a top 3 pound for pound, you are literally out of your mind. And I'm sorry to say it. This man has never been linear. This man has never fought the number 2, number 3 guy in the division. Number 1, he has never fought none of these guys in the division. He has only accomplished 3 belts in one division in 10 years. He has never won Fighter of the Year. Right? He is not an ESPY award winner. He has done basically nothing. Just because he's popular, yes, I know he's very popular in Texas. Hooray! Earl Spence in Texas, yeah, he's popular. But in reality, 3 belts in 10 years is pathetic. And you haven't even accomplished lineal yet? You haven't even hold up the gold belt yet? But you the number 1 dude. But according to BoxRec, ESPN, and any other damn standing that you look at, Terrence Bud Crawford is the number 1 welterweight. And you got 3 belts. But they got Crawford as the number 1 welterweight. Y'all got to stop living in delusional land, man. And it's killing boxing, bro. It's really killing boxing, man. Bud is being a blacklisted and all right avoided. Oh, yeah, like Bud is a free agent. And that's like being a free agent in the music industry. And I'm trying to tell y'all, it's like being a free agent in the music industry. You are hated. Don't nobody like you. Everybody trying to sabotage you. Everybody. Right? Because you're bad for business. We can't get money off of you. We can't control you. Right? You're bad for business. You can make your own decisions. No, we don't want you to make your own decisions. We want to have control over the decisions that you make. We want to have final approval over the stuff you make. Right? And Crawford is an enemy of the state. I've been trying to tell y'all he's the enemy of the state. Don't none of these promoters like him at this time. Even Oscar De La Hoya and all them, they just trying to get in good, right? That's why they not really, like trying to badmouth him and all that stuff like that. But man, but even if he don't talk to Oscar De La Hoya and them and all that stuff, like Alexis Roach is still gonna be the mandatory because he gonna have to have. Because he gonna have to. He gonna have to fight somebody. Right, in May, so somebody gonna have to be the mandatory. So they just playing it the smart way. Don't badmouth him, let's just keep it cool, and we probably can get him to sign a 1-2 fight deal with us. This is what they. Come on, man. But in reality, they like shit. We really don't, like this dude is a free agent, man. Like are we trying to get some kind of control? Like let's get a partnership with him, right? So we can get some kind of control. Come on, man. But at this point, the best fighter in the world, too? Just think about that. You the best fighter in the world. And you just walking around free, and you can sign this person a fight deal. I can sign this person for 1 fight, this person for 1 fight. I can sign this person for 1 fight. Fuck it, shit. I can just start doing exposition fights. Fuck it. Right? Man, I'm about to go to Saudi Arabia and do me an exposition like Floyd. Don't be surprised if Crawford start doing that. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Right? Man, and I know it will piss a lot of people off. Oh, man, he don't really. Well, so why did Earl go up to 154? Why? Because he don't want no smoke. So the fight is over. It's done with. Man, unless y'all want him to chase Boots, right? Because when Boots get the IBF championship, I'm pretty sure that Crawford will gladly unify. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that Crawford will gladly unify with that IBF championship if Jerome Boots Ennis want that smoke. I doubt it, though. I doubt if he gonna do that. I'm pretty sure that he will unify with Virgil. Right, if he get the WBA. Man, and I'm pretty sure that Eudanis Ugas and somebody else, they going after the WBC. Right, it'd probably be Eudanis Ugas and Cody Crowley. That's what I was thinking. Eudanis Ugas versus Cody Crowley for the WBC title. After the Keith Thurman fight. That's if they, man, because we not hearing nothing about this fight. That's if they even fucking fight. But what I'm thinking, like I had told y'all before, I'm thinking that they need this Tank Davis versus Ryan fight to go off and be, and be a nice, successful hit. Then they can fund the Earl Spence Jr. versus Keith Thurman fight. Right. And then once the Keith Thurman fight, then once that fight go off, then they can fund, right? Then they can fund and they can probably have enough money to play Wilder. Right. Right. You feel what I'm saying? To pay Wilder and Ortiz. You feel what I'm saying? Man, because Wilder going around shopping around. So, man, but he retracted the statement, now, but it's weird. Most of these channels made content for 2 years saying Bud deserves 40%, but accepts less. Crickets from the same channels. Oh, yeah, exactly. Man, exactly, bro. Like, you got to really think about it, that they didn't want the man to get paid, in the first place. Wait, hold on, you guys. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you guys have to go and check out something. Yeah, though, man, but oh yeah, man, like they don't even see. Look, like they didn't even want the man to get paid. Like, just think about that. Just think about the type of shit that they were saying. Right? Just think about the type of stuff that they were saying out here. Man, why do he need transparency? Did he ask for transparency from Bob Arum? What type of dumbass question is that? Did Bob Arum give him a guarantee, yes or no? Yes. So what the hell are you talking about? Shut up. This is what I be saying. He didn't need transparency from Bob Arum. He got a guarantee. Now the PBC want him to, to fight on a wing and a prayer, hoping that you dudes, like the dudes with the fire sticks and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Man, but hoping that we pay for the fight. Basically, hoping that we pay for the fight. Right? Then if the fight flop and then you feel what I'm saying? And then he getting paid 35% of the net, not the gross, the net. They can end up giving that man $2 million, $3 million for, for an undisputed fight. And y'all be happy about that. And that was the thing about the Earl sexuals. Right? Because as long as Earl get paid, fuck Terrence Crawford. That's what it was about. Like, even though, the Crawford fans, we said, bro, it could be 50-50. They both get paid. Right? This has been our stance from the beginning. Why shouldn't it be 50-50? They both get paid. Oh, well, he ain't did this on pay-per-view. He ain't did that on pay-per-view. So why do Eudanis Ugas get 50-50? He didn't did shit on pay-per-view. Right? Why did Danny get 40? He ain't did shit on pay-per-view. Why did Sean Porter get 40 and y'all said he couldn't sell out a backyard barbecue? You feel what I'm saying? And don't you see the hypocrisy? It's just bullshit. Just say y'all wanted Earl to get all the money because y'all want to see Earl with all the money. Even though Terrence Crawford got more money than Earl. That's the crazy thing about it, though. Right? He was getting paid higher guarantees. Man, the man, shit, I think since 2018 to 2021, he cleared over shit like $25 million. Like, come on, bro. Like, he was eating. That man was eating. Right? With guarantees. And then he go across the street and what the black man do? Hey, bro, you just gonna, you gonna fight on commission. Like you gonna get paid off. What? Huh? Like, what did you say? No. Udanis Ugas got a guarantee. I can't get at least a $2-3 million guarantee. Then the rest on the back end? You don't even got that for me? Nah, man, no, we don't want to be disrespectful. Well, shit. Y'all was beyond disrespectful. Beyond it. Man, and then the Earl sexuals. Oh, well, man, well, Earl, he agreed to it. That's Earl, dumbass. What's wrong with y'all? Man, the book. Man, now was Earl gonna see the books? Was Earl gonna get transparency? Probably so. Right? Was Earl gonna be able to see the books and get transparency? Probably so. Right? Meanwhile, Terrence Crawford, he got to go off Al Heyman's word of what they made. Is you out your damn mind? But well, we sold this many pay-per-views, Crawford, and you're gonna get this much. Can I see the books? No, you can't see that. But I'm telling you, right? Man, because I'm an honest guy. You know I'm an honest guy, man. Like, I got your best interest in mind, right? No, this is my first time doing business with you. What the hell you mean? You got my best interest in mind. Can I see the books? No, you can't see the books. But I'm telling you that you sold, like 400,000 pay-per-view buys, and y'all generated this amount of money, and y'all generated this, and y'all generated that. Well, can I see the books so you can prove that to me? No, you can't do that. And that would have been cool with the Earl sexuals. This just let me know. Y'all know, right? Because most of these dudes, they know that was a fucked up deal. They just don't care. They just got this weird crush on Earl that they got to, they can't hold nothing, they can't hold nobody accountable for nothing. Right? Because it's all about Earl. It's all about Earl. It's all about Earl. It's all about Earl. And that's weird. It's like, bro, I thought it should be about boxing and being fair in boxing. Right? This is two black men. This is two black men who, right now, who could have put on a great show for a legendary, for us to look back on years from now. Right? To show our grandkids this fight. Like, yeah, like we was, man, like we participated in making this fight. Right? You know that Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. fight, man, like that legendary fight. Yeah, bro. Like, man, I had my hand in it. Man, like we helped build up that fight, man. You come on, bro. Like man, us as boxing fans, we would have been part of it too. You feel what I'm saying? Of the building up of the fight, but they destroyed it. Oh yeah, certified player. Man, I have noticed that too. The Earl sexuals stop saying Earl is his own boss. Right? They stopped saying that. Right? They stopped saying that. Man, because they know he's being manipulated. Spence agreed to no guarantee because he knew the fight was never going to happen. Ain't no way put 3 belts on the line and not demand a guarantee from Al. Oh, yeah, exactly. See, like if their whole plan is not to make the fight in the first place, right? Man, but I had been told y'all this, though. I had been told y'all this. Like, man, I got a video up. I think I had put it up May of 2022. I had told y'all, I said, everything is going to be blamed on Crawford. When the negotiations fall down and everything fall down, it's going to be blamed on Crawford. It's going to be blamed on him. Just like the AJ and Wilder situation. Look at it. Everybody blamed AJ. And then what happened? Deontay Wilder literally came out and said, I was offered more money to fight Anthony Joshua, and I turned it down to fight you, Fury. Right? Because I'm a man of my word. So everybody, like, they just looked over it. So it's like, AJ did offer this nigga some money, to fight. And he turned it down. So what Eddie Hearn was saying was true, right? Wilder don't want to fight, right? Because Wilder said it. I was offered more money to fight this man for Undisputed. And I turned down Undisputed because I'm a man of my word, so I want to fight you again, Fury. And everybody just glossed over it. No, that's a fucking duck. He ducked. And he told y'all he ducked. That's the crazy thing about it. The man ducked and he tell people he ducked. And don't nobody want to bring it up. It's still AJ's fault. Right? I still be hearing people to this day, oh, well, AJ should have took that $50 million. It's like, what are you talking about? Did you hear Deontay Wilder, what Wilder said? Right? Then he just said it last year. Right? Because they was trying to fight Deontay Wilder after the Helenius fight. They turned it down again. And everybody just glossed over it. Oh, man, he trying to do something. He trying to build his fame up off of me or something like that. Like, like I already knew I was going to be his backup plan or something. No, the man trying to fight you. Fight the man. Simple as that, bro. You going to get your highest payday fighting him? Fight him. And you got a great chance of winning. All you got to do is land the right hand at the right time. AJ going out. Simple. Right? But come on, bro. Like, it get glossed over when it comes down to these guys' favorite fighters. They just gloss over it, then they start pushing another narrative. Then the boxing fans forget about this type of shit. Right? Because us as boxing fans, we gotta, shit be changing so much. Stuff be changing so much in boxing, like it's hard to really keep up with with a lot of shit. You be like, damn, this changed, this person here, this person here, this person here. And then when you really think back and you like, well, this person had an opportunity to do this. They just didn't do it. Spence said last year, if the fight don't happen, it's not my fault. He was telling us what time it was back then. Oh, yeah, exactly. And if the fight don't happen, it's not my fault. Oh, yeah, man. You remember when he was a colonizer until he started promoting Haney? Exactly. That's a fact. Right? Just like Bob Arum. Like these big channels, they have Bob Arum was a slave owner. Right? He was this, he was this, he was this, he was that. As soon as Devin Haney go over there, damn, you don't hear shit about Bob Arum no more. Why? Damn, but when Crawford was there, shit, he was top ranked Toby. Right? He was all these things and right? Damn. The hypocrisy, bro, like the double standard is crazy. It's really crazy, right? They can see, look, and the crazy thing about it is that Shakur Stevenson have never left top rank, right? He been on top rank the whole time. And they be praising the hell out of, Shakur. But when it come down to Crawford, he top ranked Toby. It's right. You like, isn't Shakur signed to top rank? Yeah. So why ain't y'all calling Shakur the same thing y'all calling Crawford? Oh, I know why. Because Shakur isn't a threat to your favorite fighter. And that's the whole thing right there. Shakur isn't a threat to their favorite fighter. See, that's like getting money, right? That's like getting money. People will fuck with you when you broke, right? When you don't got nothing to offer, when you not competition. Soon as you start getting your money right and shit start going good for you, watch how people start disappearing and all that, right? Because they see you as competition now. Right? Man, a lot of people see that. Man, a lot of people do that. A lot of people fuck with a lot of people when they down and they doing out and they doing this and they doing this. As soon as they see you coming up and you getting on the level that they getting on, they don't want to fuck with you no more. Right? Man, and I'm pretty sure it has happened to, probably a few of y'all before in your lifetime. Right? Man, I remember when Eddie Hearn was the colonizer. Yeah, exactly. Like the slave owner, the colonizer, but what's the name was a token boy, right? Don't y'all remember that that AJ was the token boy? Right? He was the token boy. He was just so privileged. He was this, he was this, he was this, he was this. Man, the man was everything under the sun. Come on, another black man, right? And all this stuff came out of who mouth? Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder said all this negative shit about AJ. And then when it came down to Tyson Fury, what did he say about Tyson Fury when he first met Tyson Fury? It was nothing but good words and good everything until he lost the first fight, right? So they made the first fight a draw. And then he switched up on Tyson Fury. Oh, you this. Oh, you this. Oh, man, like you a pillow fisted this. Oh, you pillow fisted that. Oh, you pillow fisted this. Right? Come in the next fight, Tyson Fury lay him out. Now Tyson Fury cheating. Right? Tyson Fury cheating. And what was the dude? What was the dude that was training him? He's a damn coon now. Y'all guys are fucking ridiculous. Right? The man who was training the man, damn man, what is his damn bro? It's right on the it's right on the tip of my mind. Emmanuel Stewart Peoples. I think that was Emmanuel Stewart. He teach the Kronk style. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Right? Soon as he started training Tyson Fury, he's a coon. Oh, he's this, he this. And then then Deontay Wilder getting knocked out. Oh man, he helped. Man, he helped do this, he helped do that. Don't y'all remember that he was on some live stream and like some people came on there trying to threaten the man. This is just how weird these dudes are. Trying to threaten the man because he taught Tyson Fury the Kronk style. Basically, just taught Tyson Fury how to sit down on his punches. Tyson Fury already a big ass dude. All he got to do is sit down on his punches. Nah, T-Gas shit. It wasn't Mark Brilliant. I'm talking about the one who trained Fury. Damn, what's the black dude? The little short black dude. Damn, man, that's crazy. I can't remember his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Then what happened? He turned his back on Mark Brilliant. Right? Turned his back on Mark Brilliant, even though J. Diaz was the one who was in the locker room with Tyson Fury looking at the gloves get wrapped up. But you didn't turn your back on JD's, right? On J. Diaz, you didn't turn your back on the white guy, right? You let the white guy, you actually made a nigga. Yeah, there we go, Sir Foul Player. Sugar Hill. Right? Sugar Hill. Right? You didn't turn your back on JD's, right? And he was the one who was laughing and joking back there with Tyson Fury and then while he getting his hands wrapped up. Huh? You actually made an excuse for JD's like, oh man, he didn't know what he was looking at, because I never put him in that position. I never did this. I didn't. Man, it come down to Mark Breland. He was jealous of me from the start. Damn. A Hall of Famer jealous of you? Okay. He was jealous of me from the start. So what my kids called him Uncle Mark. Don't nobody care about that. So what he see me bleeding from the ears and he seen my kids looking at me and he seen my wife looking at me. So what? He was supposed to let me get beat to death. Dumb shit. Right? Fake tough guy persona. Come on, bro. The only man who cared about you, you got rid of him, and now look at what's going on with your career, bro. You will never be the same. Deontay Wilder will never be the same, man. Ever. And I got to admit it, I lost a lot of respect for Deontay Wilder. I used to be a big Deontay Wilder supporter, but after he did the clout chasing to, the AJ, which was some coward shit, right? You in his face, you don't say nothing. You come way back to Alabama and get on Instagram and talk shit on Instagram. Bro, I can't support that coward behavior. I can't support that. The rest of y'all dudes, the LDBC cult members, yeah, y'all can support that. The Wildlets, yeah, y'all y'all can support that behavior all y'all want because he's from America. I don't support bitch behavior at all. Why? Because if I'm in your face and I know that you're gonna be a challenge towards me, I'm gonna call you out right there in front of 90,000 people. Right? I'm gonna put you on blast. Just to let you and there's 90,000 people and there's people around the world that's looking at this fight, just to let all y'all know he's on notice. Right? If you want to become undisputed, I would have just tapped on the WBC belt. You don't even have to say too much. Shook his hand, congratulated him. Good job, brother. Good job. I hope I want to do this in America one day. But if you want to become undisputed, you're going to need this right here. Right? Now, you just celebrate your championship how you want to, and I'm just walk off. Come on. Crowd going to be like, oh, my God. Fucking Deontay Wilder. Come on, bro. Crowd would have went crazy right there. Right? Shit, AJ would have had to say something back. Had to. Right? He would have had to snatch the mic like, what did this motherfucker just say? Hey, bro, what? Come on. Man, so we can set it up anytime you want to and do. Okay, yeah, like we're going to set it up. Come on, bro. Man, you could have built the fight right there, but what you do? You came your scary ass back to America and then get on the internet talking shit. Don't nobody want to hear that, bro. And we're going to support Wilder by any means necessary. This is the cult members. We're going to just support him. Even though he ain't fought nobody, so what? We don't care. Even though he's knocking out taxi drivers, hooray. That's Deontay Wilder. We're going to support him. He's American. Right? It comes down to Terrence Crawford. He American. Fuck that nigga. He fighting bombs. Y'all see? Come on, man. He fighting bombs. Man, now, even though he the most accomplished boxer that we got in America, fuck him. Right? But now, he ain't as popular as Earl Spence Jr. or Tank Davis. Right? He has accomplished, like 3 times as much as these niggas, but he's not more popular than him. Fuck his accomplishments. Come on, bro. Like, y'all dudes are weird, bro. Weird boxing fans. Come on, man. Now, don't you see the hypocrisy, though? Deontay Wilder was the B-side. Like, I just want y'all to think about this. Deontay Wilder was the B-side against AJ. They demanded, they wanted Deontay Wilder to get, 50-50. Right? Facts. Deontay Wilder had never hit pay-per-view until he fought Louis King Kong Ortiz, and that shit had flopped. No. Actually, he didn't even fight Louis King Kong Ortiz the first time on pay-per-view. Right? His first pay-per-view, I think, was Tyson Fury, right? Man, shit, I don't even know no more. Man, that's crazy with that. No, because I think he fought Louis King Kong Ortiz on regular Showtime. Right? And Louis King Kong... Yeah, Louis King Kong Ortiz only got paid $600,000 for that fight. Yeah, he only got paid $600,000 for the first fight with Deontay Wilder. And Wilder got paid $2 million, his highest payday. $2 million at that time was Deontay Wilder highest payday at that time when he first started clout chasing AJ. It was $2 million was Deontay Wilder highest payday in boxing. Anthony Joshua and them offered this man $15 million with a pay-per-view upside. No, a flat $15 million. He turned it down. Hey, I can understand. They offered him 20. He turned it down. They offered him another one with a pay-per-view upside. He turned it down. Then they was talking about Eddie Hearn. He's the problem. Eddie Hearn got out the way. Remember, Eddie Hearn got out the fucking way. Remember, Eddie Hearn stepped to the side and let them go and talk to the zone they damn self. And they still what? Turned it down. Man, what did people do? They still blame Eddie Hearn for it, even though Eddie Hearn stepped out the way. This is the crazy thing about boxing. Still blame still blame Eddie, still blame this. Man, but come on, but that was an undisputed fight, and Deontay Wilder was going to make how much? $120 million. But when Terrence Bud Crawford goes for an undisputed fight with the PBC, he gets offered what? Jack shit. Don't you see the difference? Okay, now when Caleb Plant goes into a fight for undisputed with Canelo Alvarez, he gets what? $10 million for a man who never touched pay-per-view, a man who never did a pay-per-view a day in his life. But I guess he got the complexion for the protection, right? Man, I guess he's way lighter than a paper bag, so, he's fine. Right? So he goes into an undisputed with Canelo. He gets $10 million guaranteed. Now, Terrence Bud Crawford goes into an undisputed with Earl Spence Jr. and gets offered what? Jack shit. It's like, come on, bro. But they negotiating in good faith in y'all eyes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like Fury was Wilder on my first pay-per-view. Come on. I just want y'all just to think about all the stuff that the PBC been doing. This is not the first time. I made a video back in 2017 when this had first started going on with Earl Smith Jr. and Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna go back and find a video and I'm gonna post it. Right, I'm gonna go back and find it. And I had told people back then, this is gonna get ugly. It's gonna get exactly like AJ and Deontay Wilder, where we're gonna have two black men in their prime of their boxing career, both gonna be undefeated, and we still not gonna get the fight. Right? We still not gonna get the fight because we dealing with a guy in Al Heyman who's a selfish ass dude who want everything for himself. And not, you feel what I'm saying? The only way that he's willing to make a fight with somebody else is if the fighter pushes it, really pushes the fight. And as you can see, Earl Spence Jr. ain't really pushing the fight with Terrence Crawford, right? Because he don't want to fight. You see what Tank Davis just did? Tank, he just got the rematch removed, right? Oh, nah, bro, like, you trying to fuck off my fight, right? Because that was something that Al Heyman probably put up in there. He like, oh, nah, nigga, you trying to fuck off my fight, bro. Check this out. Take that out. I'm not scared of no Ryan Garcia. I know I'm going to beat Ryan, right? I'm 100% confident that I'm going to knock out Ryan. This is how Tank thinking. So don't try to mess off everything. You feel what I no. Man, by putting in your little, your little extras. Come on, man. Just to, just to try to get the benefit over something, just to try to, so you could try to get the rights just in case they do want a rematch or something. Like, nah, bro. We gonna have this first fight, and if we have a rematch, we'll see how that works out. Man, but if it was any other promoter or any other person doing boxers like this, and fucking off big paydays and lending fighters money, but charging them extra money on, I mean, super interest on the money, right? Like, you having these guys fight once a year, then you paying them late when they fight, right? Like, if it was any other person, they'll be held accountable. But since it's Al, he's gonna get away with it, Joe. I mean, though, you guys. But yeah, man, I'm about to end it though. Like, Earl sexual scripts are running out. The excuses are done, and now that non-sexual shit, like Bud ain't guaranteed because he's weird. Oh yeah, man, guaranteed because he's weird. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna end it right there, though, you guys, man. Salute to every last one of y'all who came through, rocked out with your boy for almost 2 hours. Yeah, though, man. But I had to get on here. I had to get on here and and rock out for a little while, man. I hope y'all been hitting that like, subscribe button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man, so y'all can get, this real knowledge from the little channels, man. Because it's channels like mine that's gonna give you the knowledge, man. Like these other channels, bro, they just pushing narratives, They just pushing narratives, and not just, it is what it is, man. So salute to every last one of y'all. I appreciate every last one of y'all. But this Odilo TV, and I'm gone.